guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you a melody map for the song Redeemer of Israel. I've seen a lot of people ask, how do you use a melody map? What exactly is it? So I'll be also answering some of those questions as well. So a melody map, in simplicity, is just the notes of the music with different symbols or colors or codes that the kids kind of have to try and figure out as you sing. So usually the way I do this is I will post it like this. I've got mine taped together kind of accordion style, so they fold up really nice and into two different spots. Whenever I do that, I also write, you can't see it here, but it says Redeemer of Israel, verse 1, part 1. Redeemer of Israel, verse 1, part 2. That way I can easily just stick them up and know exactly what order they go into. So I post them like this, and then the first time I would just sing through it and say, what do you notice at the end? So I'll do that now so you can kind of see. Now I'm going to point to the notes just so it's easy for you watching to follow along, but usually when I do it, I don't actually point to the notes because I want them to see if they can follow it with their eyes, okay? So here we go. Redeemer of Israel, our only delight, on whom for a blessing we call, our shadow by day and our pillar by night, our King, our deliverer, our all. So after I'm done singing it, I may say, okay, with a raise of your hand, what did you notice? Can you tell me what some of the dots represent? And someone might raise their hand and say, well, I can see Jesus. Great, Jesus. Does anyone know what words these represent? Was anyone hearing? And maybe they might say, ooh, I don't remember. Maybe, oh, this one's Redeemer. Okay, what about this one or this one, right? So then I might sing it again so we can kind of see it. So here, let's listen for what these dots are for Jesus. Okay, here we go. Redeemer of Israel, our only delight, on whom for a blessing we call, our shadow by day and our pillar by night, our King, our deliverer, our all. Okay, did you catch that? There are three things. So Redeemer, and then it says on whom for a blessing we call, and our deliverer. So just different names of Christ. That's what that one represents. So that, and then I might say, with a raise of hand, what else did we notice after singing it through the second time? And someone might say, oh, I saw pillar. Yes, the pillar of fire that the Lord led the Israelites with. And then someone might say, oh, I see shadow. Now, the shadow, when you do the shadow, when you print this up, I did make this so you can print it up. When you print it up, the shadow doesn't show up very well. So I just took a pencil and just kind of made it look a little more like a shadow. So that should be helpful. And then same with King, these crowns here are, they weren't filled in. So I filled them in with a marker. I just kind of searched online for images in circles because I'm not really good at creating them myself. But that's just kind of how I created this. I also was really concerned that this be large. I wanted it to be large enough that the kids all the way in the back could see it. I've got probably 40 to 50 kids in each group in each week. So I like it to be big. So you can create this without having a printer or whatever, though you can just use mine if you're looking to use this. I will put it on my blog. But I've done it with just symbols or colors, like the black dots in my song just represent other words, right? But you could do a color to represent King, like maybe just a yellow dot. So let me show some more of the symbols just so you know what they mean. So these are Christ, right? or names of Christ. This is the world and it represents a place, Israel. And then these are like little people holding hands. So a lot of the times it says our or we. So use those. O for only delight. Delight is like a candy. And then on whom for a blessing, you can't see them, but there are two people kind of praying together. On whom for a blessing we call. And call is like a cell phone. Let's see, we said shadow, and then day and night, sun and moon, and our King. So you kind of get it. So you just sing it through as many times as you need till you get all of them figured out. And by the end, usually they're starting to sing it with you. So it's a great way to have repetition. Also for them to see how the song ebbs and flows, kind of the pattern of the song is really cool too. So hopefully that's helpful to you. I did use some ideas that I found of other people's melody maps. I just really wanted mine super large. So this is about 11 pages. And another tip, I did cut off the last page because it's only like a page and a half based on how many notes I had left at the end. So hopefully that's helpful for you. And let me know if you have any questions. Bye.